European ball compared to US. So what's the weirdest thing about living in Turkey? Hardest player to guard. So what happened to you and Ash Cash? I don't think I ever spoke about this, but my welcome to the NBA moment was Friday. What's up, y'all? We back with another video. As y'all can see, we still in Turkey. But today we're gonna do a Q&A with y'all. I know a lot of y'all been asking for a Q&A just to ask some questions, and today I got my sister with me.
What up, y'all?
First question, they said, what's the weirdest thing about living in Turkey?
I don't know if anything's like really weird, but the people are not very welcoming, I guess you could say.
I mean, I've enjoyed my experience so far, but that is facts. Like, I don't know if people know. My mom actually said it's like, I guess like we was in a war with them, or what'd you say, Mom? We're the enemy almost. So it kind of makes sense to kind of, they do give you a little look to where it's like, it's very unwelcoming almost. But, you know, I ain't gonna speak to everybody. It is a lot of people that's actually nice and welcoming and warm. The language is probably a difficult one. Like in certain languages, it's like, you know, the words have pronunciation to it. They words kind of just like slur a little bit. My favorite moment in my high school career, of course, winning state championship. But really, like, for people that don't know, that whole year, like, was like a movie, bro. Like,
the year that we won the state championship, we went 33-0. It was a movie for sure.
That's crazy that y'all went 33 and we went 32.
Yeah, that's tough. But yeah, it was fun. But it was like, the crazy part about that was that team was the team that didn't get along the most. It was crazy.
It was some crazy stories with our shit, I ain't gonna lie. But that's what made it like so memorable. Like, it was Tyler dudes was fighting. Like, if you know my people that know exactly what I'm talking about. At City of Paul, I think we won the last game, and you know we up all night going crazy. We get noise complaints. Coaches coming in the room. Two of my teammates ended up fighting, like, so mad. We had to run like for like 2 days straight. That shit was like what makes the year so special, just remembering shit like that. But my favorite moment, you know, for sure was winning state championship. But I ain't even gonna say that specific moment. Like, that whole year was like just crazy. Like, even the game, like, it was so many games we was supposed to lose and ended up winning, and came back from 20 and City of Palms and going on this trip and that trip and that trip. That shit was like a dream come true almost.
Yeah, having a national schedule in high school be lit.
Hell yeah.
Like, you get to leave school and shit like that.
Cause most teams don't leave, like, they stay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've missed a lot of y'all high school games.
That's sad.
Because I was in college. Remember? I graduated 2013. I'm 6 years older than Sharife.
You 2013?
Yes. So I'm way older than them. So I was gone. But coming back home and seeing him and stuff like that, it was tough. The gym used to be packed out. Like,
nah, high school is like a movie, bro.
No, for real. Like, chairs on the floor. Like, they used to, man, that shit was lit. It was lit. It was fun coming back home and seeing him play.
I got some. I'm gonna react to some of like my high school videos and kind of let y'all in on behind the scenes. And me and my brother didn't go to the same high school, so a lot of the games that we had, you know, in high school in Georgia, I think teams played Tuesday and Friday. So my mom had to go to my brother's games, and my dad had to come to my games. Mm-hmm. So I know my mom missed a lot of them, but she was there in spirit. We gotta do another Q&A with Omar and Taya. Okay. So we could talk about like shit that happened growing up. He said, what is your opinions on relationships?
Oh, relationships are cool. They alright, you know. They alright when you know it be cool until it's not.
What you think about like what's the hard part and the good part about relationships?
It's really the commitment you have to have in all aspects, like committing to learning a person, changing your ways for a person, just your whole life is tailored to you and that person. It's tough.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I was in a relationship. I was actually in a public relationship, as many of y'all know, but I feel like the good part about a relationship is like I mean, you have a person to kind of almost experience life with.
Yeah.
So, you coming home, you got like, you feel like, it's a comfortability when it comes to like having a partner or being in a relationship or knowing somebody got your back or just having that person to kind of go through every day with. Like everybody go through their own personal troubles and struggles, and to have a partner like that you could kind of experience stuff with, like it's the dopest feeling in the world. But with that being said, like relationships are extremely hard. Extremely hard. You got to be so selfless. You got to have patience. You got to. It's like what I'm about to say is, like I said, it's so much in my relationship. Just like it's like you got a mirror on you at all times. Like you can't just be an asshole because you don't feel you don't feel like it, or you don't feel like talking today, or you want to be selfish today. Like you can't do that. So it kind of forces you to like be a better version of yourself, which is good, but it's also hard as hell.
Yeah.
I could probably talk about relationships all day.
Sometimes people not in a space for that.
Yeah. And then being in a public relationships, like that shit, just having people just with an opinion. I personally, I don't give a fuck about opinion. Like I truly don't. Like I don't care about what people saying, or it don't sway me one way or the other as far as like what I see. Because I feel like I'm a great reader on like a person. Like I can read people well. So if I am around somebody, like trust me, like I done did every bit of due diligence as far as like reading their intentions or reading the room, or seeing what type of person they are, what vibe they are. So it's nothing somebody could tell me that'll make me change my opinion on that person. So a lot of times in my relationship, it's people like saying this or saying that or saying this. It's like, bro, I'm with this person every day. Like I know who this person is. Like I know the character this person have, like behind the closed doors, behind all the social media and behind all that. So that's kind of how I feel about public relationships. Or what you feel about public relationships?
I'll never do it again.
Why is that?
Because I just feel like it just bring too much into it, and then if y'all do end, it could either go, it could go too far. It's too much going on. Like niggas get embarrassed about certain shit depending on how it ends. It's just like, nah. I'd rather just keep my stuff to myself at this point. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm battling that feeling, bro, because it's like
I mean, I've only been in like 2 public relationships. I was engaged, and I was with somebody for a long time.
You letting the tea out.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then I was like my latest relationship that was public, and yeah, that's raps for me.
So are you
that's
single?
Raps. Am I single?
Yeah, we get into it today.
I mean,
get into it.
Yeah, I'm single. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm for sure single. I've been single for a little while now, and that's kind of the update on my, personal life. And because I'm starting YouTube, y'all gonna be a little more into my, daily life or who I'm around, or my relationships and all of that type of stuff. So Nick said, "Can you send me $100?" Well, please. Top 5 rappers. My top 5 would be currently like who I listen to right now, because he just dropped. But I go Rod Wave for sure.
Love it, man.
Rod Wave go hard. Who else? Huncho go hard. That's 2.
I like you like No Cap.
No Cap. OD. I wasn't even gonna say that. No Cap 3. Who else I be listening to? Meek Mill 4. No Diddy. Who 5? I guess Future. If I had to say my 5. Who else?
Jasmine Sullivan. It's forever to go. I guess that could be my 5th.
European ball compared to US. It's a complete difference, like complete. For one, Euro, overseas, they don't have 3 seconds. They got a just 7-footer that just sit in the paint all day. The referees are I ain't even gonna get into all that, but they don't call fouls, so it's like a super physical game. They face guard, double team. It's 40 minutes instead of 48. So the space is just less. I mean, the floor is less space. The floor is actually smaller than the NBA. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all an adjustment period. Like the NBA is a different game that I've kind of got accustomed to, as far as the rules, the way they call fouls, and everything. I watch NBA like every game that's coming on, I'm watching it. So, and that's another thing. Like especially for all my people that aspire to be basketball players. Like watching basketball is almost like it's a skill, I would say, that you can't really teach, because just seeing it, like, it's so so important that, and a lot of people really just don't watch basketball. And when it comes to IQ and reading defenses and reading plays and schemes and all those type of things, like, you have to actually like basketball to really like get to that NBA level, or that advance in college, or make good reads and be a good point guard. Like, it's so many people that I've seen just in the league or, coming up that just never watch basketball. And you can see it when it comes to IQ, or when a coach say this, or like, how does he respond? Like, it's so much into it. But, that's one of my things that I feel like I've learned so much from just watching basketball. Like even like little stuff. Like, I know that clip, when I went, a lot of this stuff is feel, but a lot of it is like watching the game. Bro, we doing a video, goddamn.
Yo, you ugly, G.
Show my niece. It's so crazy.
Yo.
Get out of that story.
Yo, the little feet, she be gone.
He said, what happened to you and Ash Cash? It's funny because I don't really even know her by that name. Like, I know her by her. Like, we don't ever say that. Like, I say her real name. But that was my first relationship, which I was in a relationship for 2.5 years, almost 3. That was probably one of the situations. I actually learned a lot from that relationship, as far as, like, 'cause I got in that relationship when I was 20?
I think so.
I'm 23 now, so yeah. So when I was 20, learning yourself, learning another person, or it's actually it's very hard. Like, it's a lot of ways that you realize that you have, to where it'd be like, damn, maybe I'm tripping, or maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I need to change this way, or kind of adjust to, having a different person. It took me a long time to be like, where I understood my partner, or she understood me, and we kind of like was on the same page. And it was like,
I feel like that's an ongoing process.
Oh, it's never ending.
Change every day.
Yeah.
Every experience just changes you.
It's never ending. But what happened, I feel like it was just two people that was in a relationship. Things happen, of course, whether it was on her end or my end. I wasn't perfect in no situation. I don't think she was perfect, but at the end of the day, we were two young people, trying to blend two completely different lives together. So mostly it didn't work out. I still I always have love for that person, just off the strength of we spent 2.5 years together. But hey, I ain't gonna get too much into too many details, but I feel like that's more than enough, because I don't really talk about my relationships or anything like that. I kind of keep it all private, but because we starting this whole new journey, I'm gonna be a little more open. What you think about why you and your ex broke up?
We're two different people for the most part, and yeah, I'm gonna just.
Who's your favorite at that?
Honestly, don't even watch it. To be quite honest, I don't watch it. I only be watching it if my siblings play, but.
Thought you like Ant.
I do. I was about to say, but if I had to choose, it would be Ant. He's tough. And Ja. I love watching Ja play. He's interesting.
I don't think I ever spoke about this, but my welcome to the NBA moment was probably in training camp, bro. It's my first time being in the league. So, mind you, they got me on the team with the rookies and the E10 guys and all that, and they got Trey and damn Bogey Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, Clint Capella, John Collins, all on the same team. So I think they beat our second unit, which like Lou Will, DeLon Wright, who else we had? Gorgie Dang. They beat them, so then they jumped us on. Man, Trey and Clint had me in that pick and roll. I'm like, bro, what the I'm trying to guard Trey. He damn reject the screen, step back, shoot a three from half court, make it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I come down, we run a play. They do something. Next thing you know, they back in another ball screen. Trey go off the screen, he throw it off the backboard to Clint. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, I'm like, yo, I left that practice like, yo, nah. This shit the NBA for real, bro. This shit crazy, dog. That was my welcome to the NBA moment. That nigga, people don't realize, but Trey is dumb nice. Trey is one of the coldest players I've seen, bro. I done seen this man really go walk on the NBA court and just calmly have 45 as if it was nothing. And it just that was my welcome to the NBA moment. And Trey good people, but he was whooping our ass that day. I ain't gonna lie. And I take pride in I like to win one-on-one matchups, but that Clint Trey pick and roll, bruh, I ain't had no answers. Okay. So I know a lot of people kind of wonder about my career or where it's at, or my thoughts on where I am in my career. Me personally, I feel like, it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. With my experience, just learning so much from, ever since I got drafted. And the crazy thing is, I really feel like, and this is just me being 100% honest, because that's all I really know how to do. I don't really know how to do the whole politically correct and all that. But ever since I got to college, I felt like it was just challenge after challenge after challenge, which my whole life I feel like I was built for challenges, built for things to go wrong, or I'll ask for something and it don't happen, or I was just built for that because I went through it so many times growing up. So it wasn't nothing new to me. When I got to college and I'm going through something that I would have never ever imagined going through, because every step of the way I've always been told to do it the right way, or never take anything from nobody, or do this and I'm gonna get into that whole college experience another time. But that happened. Then I get to the draft, and I was projected top 20 all the way up until the day before the draft. I ended up falling to 48, and then go through that whole process. It didn't get really much time in the league, which that happens. You're a rookie. Everything ain't gonna go how you expect it to go, which I was 100% accustomed to. But that was a challenge, because when you come into the league, it's you have this delusional mindset to where you feel like I'm about to be a star, I'm about to be getting minutes, and but it's so much more that goes into it, which I'll probably get into another time. But now I'm in a situation where I'm overseas in Europe, which a lot of people don't really understand. Europe it's a pathway that's very much respected by the NBA. So my thought process of coming out here is I want to come out here, play against great competition. I'm playing against Euro Cup teams, Euro League teams, which people don't really know much about, but that's the Luka Doncic was in the Euro League, and all the Europeans, the top of the top level Europeans that's in the NBA now, those guys were in the Euro League. So all the guys that's not in the NBA at this moment, the Mike James, the Shane Larkins, the Scotty Wilbeckins, like all these guys that are really high level, like they playing over here. So my thought process is coming over here, playing against great competition, getting better, showing, that I could play against this type of level, and hopefully, things line up. I do what I have to do, play well, and, I can get another opportunity in the NBA. But that's kind of my thought process. I'm gonna get into like all the details of what kind of happened in those other situations probably another time, but I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm in Turkey. It's beautiful. It's nice. The competition is great. The coaching is great. I'm getting pushed. So I can't complain at all. What you think about like my whole journey and stuff that I've been through and all that?
I think it's honestly like really crazy because he's the like hardest working person I've ever met, and he literally loves basketball. Like he can sit there and watch film all day. He'll leave a game and come watch his highlights, make us watch his highlights. Like he does not play around, and he really loves it. So he has benefited from his work, of course, but I really hope he gets exactly what he wants, and he will because he works hard for it. And he deserves it. So that's how I probably need to stop playing with my boy. Honestly.
They said
how really like that.
Appreciate it, man. They said, how are you doing mentally?
Oh, you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm cool. I love it out here. I love to travel. I love experiencing new things. And I feel like I needed to be isolated and like in my own head, you know what I'm saying? So I think this was a good move for me to come with him, and him and my mom. It's cool. I'm good. I'm living. I'm happy right now.
That's good. Me, I feel like there's been times I don't really show my emotions or nothing like that, but there's been times where, you feel sorry for yourself, or, it's why this, or why me, or why haven't I gotten called up, or why has this guy got called up and I haven't. Like, a lot of those emotions are natural in a sense, but personally, like there's times where I feel like kind of deflated in the process, but at the same time, it's like I'ma always have this delusion. I wouldn't even say it's delusion, but this self-belief that, I am who I think I am. Like I am who I say I am, and I'ma prove that to the world. Well, no matter how hard it is, no matter what it takes. Like people don't really understand like how much I put into this game of basketball. Like since I can remember, like I was playing basketball. Since I can remember, like I was always in the gym, the hardest working in the gym. Like that was always my mindset. I always wanted to be the hardest working. I always wanted to be, I'd be damned to sit up here and put in 23 years of work and not see it through, if that makes sense. So that's kind of just my mindset as far as like when I do feel that way, or I do feel deflated, like why is this, why is that? Like, cause truth be told, like my process has went completely different than what I've expected. Like 100% different. Like if you would have told me like I'd be in Turkey playing in, European League, and when I was coming out of high school or coming out of college, like, boy, you out your damn mind. Like I'm about to be in the league, a superstar. Like that was how I felt, and that's how I still feel. So, and that's kind of what keep me going. Of course, I have family. Like I appreciate them for coming out here as much as they like probably want to be here. It's like it'll be 1,000 times harder if my sister and my mom didn't come out here. Like, and I don't think they understand like what that means, or my mom, and I could get into 1,000 stories, but I appreciate y'all for sure for coming out here. What's something that's overlooked in the G League? I think people underestimate how good players really are. Like so many guys that I've played in the G League that's playing meaningful minutes in the NBA. When people really putting in pain down there, like I don't understand why people don't really put more respect on that. And I feel like a G League is not respected as it should be, because I feel like it's it's a lot of talent up there. And not only are the coaches trying to get called up, I mean the players trying to get called up, the coaches trying to get called up. So it ain't sweet. It ain't like they just letting you score or whatever, because everybody is being evaluated. So everybody is playing as hard as they possibly can. I feel like it should be respected a lot more. I feel like it's very high level basketball. There's been games where I felt like, yo, like this is like, because I've been in NBA practices, I've been in NBA games. Like, I know people probably see me in the G League a lot, but people don't understand. Like, I've had 3 training camps with complete NBA team. Training camp lasts they want you there probably 2 weeks early. So you practicing and training with the NBA team for 2 weeks straight. And I've done that for 3 years. So trust me, like I know what it looked like. In the G League, bro, like I ain't trying to just gas it because I played well in the G League, but nah, the G League it's a lot of talent in there. So I said, how do I become more nonchalant?
He is mad nonchalant.
It be cringe low key when I be watching myself in high school, bro, because I definitely was nonchalant for so. But I don't feel like I am.
Nonchalant in everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Even when he modeling.
I don't model.
Well, not modeling, but do brand things.
I'm not like people always used to say that. Oh, you so antisocial or I feel like I'm the furthest from antisocial, especially when like I know somebody or I'm comfortable in that situation. Like I don't know you, bro. Like I'm not just gonna be like, hey, how you doing? And that's not me. That's my mom.
And me.
Yeah, maybe y'all. I just personally not like that. But, as I get to know you or as I, say what's up a few times, then it's like, oh, what's good? Like, so the energy has kind of changed a little bit. That's just who I am, bro. What's something you know now that you wish your younger self knew?
You can answer first.
That's a good one. I always say, I would tell him to, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but prepare for the best, but be ready for the worst. Like expect the unexpected, in a sense, and be ready for it. Like don't let things alter your character, or don't let external things change who you are. I would probably tell him, and as many things that are gonna come and try to knock you off your path or frustrate you, or like. That's one of the things I kind of value the most, to where it's like I'm walking on this straight and narrow, and whatever comes, whatever pisses me off or frustrates me, like it ain't gonna knock me off my path. Like a small example, like you get dressed and you spill something on your shirt, like I'm not gonna let that bother me. Like give me a new shirt, I'm cool. Like just having that kind of mindset is like damn near mandatory to me, because every day something is gonna happen to where it can alter your energy, and if you let it, every little thing alter your energy, you down for a rough ride.
That's facts.
What you think?
I would say your experiences doesn't make you. Like what happened in life doesn't make me, I guess I should say. Like I let a lot of things affect me. I'm a very emotional person. I take everything to heart and all that good stuff. So a lot of things altered how I moved, or like I rebelled a lot. I'll probably be less rebellious as well. Cause that messed up a lot of, I just sabotaged myself in a lot of situations because of it. So yeah.
He said, if you could go back and do one more year at Auburn, would you? This is how I think about it, because I
would have loved to see that shit.
I see a lot of people say stuff like that, and at first it used to piss me off, because it was like, of course in hindsight, like you could see clear as day. But when I came out of college, I was projected a first round pick. Like I was projected 21, like all the way into the draft. So my question is, if I get drafted 21, is that same question like arise, or if I get a guaranteed contract and I play 3 years and I go play well, which I did play well, you know, that same question wouldn't be there.
I think it kind of would be though.
How?
Like, see, because you didn't really, it was like COVID when you went to school. You didn't even get to experience that. Like, you didn't even get, like, that would have been such a different experience. And
Like them games when it was
Auburn crowd is crazy.
The jungle,
football, basketball, everything.
Bro. Them visits, like that's what really made me go. They played Kentucky one time, and I'm in that gym, like, bro. I look at my dad, I'm like, bro, I'm about to commit now. He like, bro, chill, just wait. I'm like, bro, dude, like the energy, like you could, like, bro, every shot, bro, it was so lit in that goddamn gym. It was like, bro, I'm committing ASAP. But long story short, it's like, bro, so much stuff happened to where I was like, bro, damn.
Yeah, like,
oh my, damn.
Two-piece in your head.
It was just frustrating, bro. But that's gonna be the end of our video. Y'all let us know what y'all want to see more of, man. Some things in the tuck that I feel like y'all will enjoy. You know, it's been fun, you know, doing this whole YouTube thing. Actually being able to express myself on my own platform, and kind of let y'all along my journeys. I see a lot of y'all really like showing a lot of love and support, and I really do appreciate that. So for those, you know, people that do, you know, folk, or let me not say all that, but mess with us and, you know, want to see more. I want to, you know, show y'all a little more of our journey, especially because I got a lot of time on my hands being out here. You got anything else to say?
No, it's good. Reacting. More to come.
More to come, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love, and we'll be back with some more videos.